There's a lot of advantages to selling your house as is. When it's time to sell, people think about, do I need to repair this house? Do I need to fix all this stuff? Or would I rather sell it as is? The biggest advantage of selling as is you don't have to do the repairs, which can have a significant cost. And so you've got to weigh out, do I want to spend a bunch of money? Sometimes they're small repairs, sometimes they're big repairs like this over here. Do I want to spend that money here on this property? Or would I rather take that, use that money somewhere else, maybe my new house, maybe to get my new property, or maybe just to do other things? So that's probably the biggest advantage of selling as is, but there are some others. Along with saving the money on repairs is actually having to do the repairs. The repairs are not a ton of fun for most people, and if you're not super handy or the repairs that are outside of your scope, then you're going to have to hire contractors to do them. A lot of people are not familiar with managing contractors or just flat out don't want to manage the contractors. So it's not just the cost of the repairs, but it's actually the process of doing them as well, why people might choose to sell as is. Also, you can avoid a lot of the surprises that come along with inspections. If you choose to sell the traditional route, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with, the new home buyers are more than likely going to get a formal inspection, and that inspection will show some things that you may or may not know about, but then those can often lead to people asking for repairs to be done, asking for you to give them money for the repairs to be done, or just canceling the deal altogether, which really decreases the amount of certainty that you have in knowing your house is going to be sold. And finally, the other huge factor is time. If you sell your house as is, you can pretty much set your deadline. Choose the right buyer, because different buyers are different, but you set your timeline. You're not held back by repairs. You're not held back by inspections. You're not held back by showings, new buyers, contracts being dropped. It's an as-is sale directly to a cash buyer. You know when it's going to be, and you can set it along your timeline, but you also know if you need to, for whatever reason, you can do it a lot faster. We have bought a ton of houses as is, and those are the major reasons we see most of the time why people might choose to sell the house as is instead of going a different route.